from behind the Zion Curtain, aka Salt Lake City.
Woo.
Welcome to episode 1 of our new podcast, where we are going to spill the tea about the not-so-secret lives of ex-Mormon ex-wives.
That's us.
I'm Mel, and with me is my partner in crime, Claire, and
Hi.
Together we are...
The Salty Hose.
And we're super glad to have you along for this ride.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. We're actually doing this.
We're actually doing it.
We are doing it.
I love it.
It's our first official episode.
Yes.
And so since we're here, we should probably have a conversation about why. Why the Salty Hose? Where did this come from? How are we actually sitting here recording this for the good people of Utah and beyond, hopefully.
Hopefully beyond.
Hopefully beyond. America, the world.
You know, I feel like there's a lot of crossover appeal, like those Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I mean, they have a national, really an international following.
They certainly do. And they have brought attention to our beautiful state and what it's like to be, I guess, a Mormon wife. But we're both ex-Mormon ex-wives.
Yes, we are. We have a lot in common.
We sure do. We sure do.
You almost sounded American there, Claire.
I did, which we could start there if you want.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically you are an American now, right?
I have, yes, I have the same wee blue book as all the peoples here. But yes, for the listeners, I do have an accent, so we may have some accent moments. And we'll just be upfront about that, but it's okay.
We're going to roll with them. There's nothing funnier than a little accent-based misunderstanding.
It happens more often than you would think, but I will try and put on my best American for the purposes.
I don't think you need to put on anything, but tell our listeners where you're from, Claire, originally.
Originally, I am from Belfast, which is in the north of Ireland. Some people say Northern Ireland, but it is more correct to say the north of Ireland because, you know, colonization and all that. So was born there, lived there, moved here is what I was trying to say in 2007. So what is that? 18 years?
It's a minute.
I can't do sums.
Yeah.
18 years. So been in Utah the whole time. So yeah, here I am.
That's a really big transition from Ireland to Utah. And you did not grow up in the Mormon church, is that right?
I did.
Well, you did. Okay.
Kind of.
Tell me more.
Tell you more. So, my mum is a little eccentric, shall we say, and so she's living in Belfast, like the 1960s. Before all the stuff kind of happens again. The troubles. Yeah, we spotted trouble, which was actually Civil War, but we are understated, so that's fine. And she came into contact with 2 cute Mormon boys from Utah.
Amazing. So they do get around.
Yeah, a no-brainer. You're 17 years old in Ireland, and you're like, oh, look.
Oh, for some reason, I thought she was a little older when she converted.
No.
Well, see, I'm already learning new things about you.
Look at this. And we've known each other for what? Like
a long time.
Years and years.
2017, maybe 2018.
We knew of each other before, but that's when we bonded.
Actually met.
Yes. So yeah, she was a youngin'. She was 17.
Wow.
And so she just joined the Mormons, as you would do. Apparently the rumor was that there was a tunnel from under this place in Belfast that went all the way to Salt Lake City, and that these young boys were over kidnapping Irish girls. That was the story.
That's a great story.
Yeah. And then she married my dad, who is not into any form of organized religion whatsoever. And they moved to London, and she was like, and so the Mormon church was a thing of the past because she was partying in London, obviously. And then they moved back to Ireland, and when I was 7, she decided to become a Mormon again.
Oh, okay. This is where my confusion arises from. I thought that was the first time, not her second time around.
That was the second go.
Okay, got it.
Just in time to be baptized at 8 years old.
Oh boy, yes, as Mormons are, for our listeners that might not know that.
Yes.
Actually, should we even be saying Mormon? Let's have that discussion
let's
really
pedal
quickly.
Back.
Yeah.
So let's go with your story, because you were born in the beautiful Utah with its mountains and valleys.
That's right. I was actually. So I was born in Provo, Utah, to some pretty long-time Mormon families.
Yeah.
My grandmothers were both converts to the Mormon church, but my grandfathers both came over the plains with Brigham Young and the pioneers and the hand carts and all the things. Yeah, so
you're Mormon royalty.
I mean, not exactly, but, we do go back pretty far.
You got the roots.
Got the roots, the deep roots. So I was born in Utah. And then my parents moved away when I was just a baby. So I actually grew up in California, mostly in Southern California.
Yeah.
A lot of Mormons there, actually, kind of surprisingly.
Yeah.
But obviously still the minority. So a little different experience, I think, than those of our listeners that might have grown up here in the beautiful state of Utah.
Yep. Surrounded by all the Mormons you could ever ask for, if that's
more.
what you're asking for. Yes. Yes. More aligned probably than with like the stories you see on the Real Lives of Mormon Wives and,
Sure.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, we can dig a little bit farther into our stories later, I think, but I think for now that will do.
Yeah.
But I did want to bring it up because some members of what is technically called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Oh, yeah, you got to say the whole title.
The whole thing.
Or you will be shunned.
Right, but it wasn't that way when we grew up.
No.
So growing up in this church, they say the church, like in capital letters, the church.
We will not be doing that.
Well,
it's
we might.
a church.
We might be doing that just from habit. Sorry,
I might slip into it.
That's the royal we. I might be doing that.
It's okay because we've made this statement. We have the disclaimer.
It is the disclaimer, but I would also say that is a pretty recent change where they've asked everyone to stop using Mormon and say the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, we were told to say that we were Mormons, and we were proud of being Mormons. Yeah. It was Mormon this, Mormon that. I never knew a Mormon who didn't say that loudly and proudly. So that was the church of my day, my upbringing. I've been out of the church and an atheist since I was 21, so it's been a hot minute, but this is how I was raised. So we mean no disrespect by it.
Nope.
But in our formative years, this was kind of how it was.
Yeah.
And you were in it longer and deeper than I was. You were the bishop's wife.
I was actually the bishop's wife, and I would just say as well that we had that directive too, that you were to say you were Mormon because it was recognition of the Book of Mormon. It was like connected to that. And I love that you bring that up in terms of no disrespect, because we're not here to make fun of. We're not here to be mean. We're here to talk about our experiences and what it was like to be a Mormon and what it's like to be an ex-Mormon. And so anything that we say is just rooted in experience, which can obviously be taken as like being mean. But we're just talking and
we're just sharing.
We're just chatting.
What's happened to us.
Yep.
But we're not just going to talk about Utah and the Mormon Church. That is not really the prime directive, I think, of this podcast, at least as I understand it, Claire.
I think I am on board with that.
Yeah, I think it will certainly come into play because this is where we live. This is our lived experiences. But you know what? We're also going to spend some time talking about our dating lives or lack thereof.
And the great shit show that just midlife, shall we call it? Midlife dating.
Midlife dating.
I guess we should share that, our ages. Let's do a little bio. So Melissarella, as I fondly call you.
I love it.
Can I call you that?
You can.
So Melissarella or Mel or Melissa, just give us your bio. What do you do? Age, kids, all the stuff.
Oh boy, you're going to call me out on age. Okay, I like it. So I was born in 76. I am a bicentennial baby, which means I am almost 50. And I, like I said, grew up in California. I did actually come back to Utah for college to BYU, which explains my rapid exit and trajectory out of the Mormon church.
Oh, the irony.
And temporarily out of Utah. I moved to San Francisco after that for graduate school, but I did boomerang back. I got my PhD here in the great state of Utah.
She got smarts.
I got some smarts.
We're smart salty hose.
Oh, yeah, we are smart salty hose. We're too smart for our own good sometimes, I think.
That's fair.
And I'm a biology professor.
Nice.
Yes.
Love that.
All right, let's turn it back on you.
You're a mom too.
Oh, I am a mom. Yeah. So I was married for quite some time. I've been divorced for about 4 years, and I have one absolutely lovely, perfect child.
I will concur that is a perfect child.
He really is. He's
so
wonderful.
Much. So much.
Yeah, teenager.
Yeah.
It's been great. Everyone always wants to be like, oh no, a teenager.
Yeah.
And he's a debater. Like, your life must be hell. And I'm like, no,
It's actually glorious.
He is glorious.
Yeah.
Yes. I tell him all the time, little did I know what delights were in store for me when I had you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
he's a cute kid.
Okay, your turn.
Very
Tell
cute
us
kid.
just a little Cliff Notes. Claire Cliff Notes.
Claire Cliff Notes. So I'm Irish. You all know that. You said you were a biology professor, right?
I did.
I'm also kind of a professor, mostly, generally.
You got upgraded.
I have
or downgraded, depending on your
That's fair.
point of view.
I have a temporary appointment, so I'll go back to being professorial in a few years. So Melissa's a science girly. I'm the artsy girly, humanities and international studies. I lived in Ireland, went to school in Ireland, and would spend college summers like all good Irish people would in Merca. I got myself a little J1 visa and got a job at ZZMI. Do you remember that?
I do remember ZCMI downtown.
I was at the downtown one.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, indeed. Oh, and I was born in 1974, so I am the crypt keeper of the duo. I am the older. I'm 51, and it's great. It's totally fine. So yeah, I worked at ZZMI in the toys and the book department.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then it was actually this summer when they announced the first Olympics.
Oh.
Yeah, and so I got to work on the merch.
The
Olympic merch. I was like a greeter, and coming from Ireland, I couldn't believe that you could get a job as a greeter. I thought like all my Christmases had come at once.
Wow.
I was like, my only job is to say hello. I'm like, what?
Amazing.
Yes, a little bit of a cultural difference, which we can get into at a later stage. But yeah, so I was like a greeter.
So this was right before the Olympics, you said. What year did you move
No,
here?
it was just it was the announcement.
Oh, the announcement.
Yep, so everybody was all like Olympic fever.
Olympic fever.
Yes, because I wasn't actually here for them. I was just the greeter that sold the merch at CCMI. And funny thing, so we're both kind of tall girlies. And
I'm not that tall. I'm a little taller than average.
I always feel like we're the same height.
But we're not.
That is so funny because in my head we're the same height.
I just have an aggressive personality. That's why people think that.
Because I'm 5'10".
I'm 5'7".
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I feel like we're the same height. That's so funny. Maybe I slouch. But yeah, the funny thing about my height in ZZMI is often customers would complain about my skirt length.
Oh,
which
it was too short.
Yes. Which I also thought was weird because in Ireland, people did not concern themselves with such matters as the length of your skirt.
I mean, as long as you're, how do you say, fanny isn't hanging out?
Oh,
is that
dear
how you
God.
say it
Yes,
that's,
Ireland? Sorry to all the British /Irish listeners. Like, that's a horrifying word in that land. Don't use it on your vacation if you're
but
there.
as long as your fanny in either sense of the word is not hanging out, why would anyone care?
And like to me, they weren't unusually short. And
I bet they weren't. I bet they were completely modest.
No, they were totally fine. And honestly, it's funny to think about because like, I was over 18, I was a grown-ass adult, and they made me do the high school hand thing, the boss, where I had to stand with my hands and make sure that my skirt was to the bottom of my fingertips.
Oh my God, that's wild.
Yes, it was crazy. That is a big tangent, which we're going to see
I don't know that it is quite a tangent, right? Because ZCMI was owned by the Mormon Church.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and it was my first like cultural experience of Utah because I was just like, what, that matters? Okay, cool. Also, I can just say hi to people in my summer. Cool. So, I was just open to all of that new experience. But I also am prone to tangents, which will become apparent really quickly. So went back to Ireland. A nice boy I met that summer came and visited me, and we got married.
Wow.
And that was my trajectory to becoming the bishop's wife. So
a nice Mormon boy.
Yeah, and I got married. I just turned 21.
So young.
I was little. I was very young. And got married. We were only supposed to stay in Ireland for a year till I finished my bachelor's. He kind of liked it, and we were able to buy a home. So we owned our first home by the time we were 22 years old.
Oh, my goodness.
So we bought this little house, stayed there. He went to school. I kept going to school, did a master's, started into my PhD. He went to school. I went to school and worked and had babies and raised the children and supported him through school. And good time.
I'm exhausted just listening to that.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have 3 lovely babies.
I do have 3 amazing babies, which are not really babies anymore.
Well, they're always your babies.
They're always your babies. I try to explain to them. My oldest is almost 30.
Oh my goodness.
Well, she's 27 and a bit, but it feels like almost 30.
I mean, you're rounding up quite a bit
I
there,
am.
but still.
But it's just like, how did that happen? But I always tell her, when I look at her, I just see this 9-year-old with a Hilary Duff t-shirt on. Like, it's like they freeze at like an age in your head, and like, you know they're adults, you enjoy them as the amazing adults that they are, and then you're like, but you're just my little baby.
100%.
Yeah. I actually just sung this very morning to my youngest baby child, who's almost 21. Do you know, it's kind of a creepy book, honestly. You know that I Love You Forever book?
Yeah.
I mean, the premise is lovely, but then at the end I was like, this shit gets weird. Why is she climbing in the window on a ladder?
Oh, I don't remember that part.
Oh, yeah. No, it gets like weird. I mean, like, I think when you're, like, I cried the first time I read it, but then I was like, that got weird, because it was like, she would crawl in his window and hold him like a baby.
Ew.
And he never woke up. That always amazed me.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, and then at the end, like, sort of circle of life moment, he crawls in her window. I mean, there's a lot of crawling in windows.
Goodness. I mean, this sounds like something from the Just Know Mother-in-Law subreddit, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not. Like, I don't know how that came out of the person's head, but they were, the point of the book is I Love You Forever, and there's a wee song they sing.
Wow.
And my youngest baby child and I adapted it somewhat, and we still sing it.
Oh, that's cute.
And she's almost 21, but
That's
we're like,
adorable.
I love you forever. I won't sing the whole thing, but if you
We
know
have
the
one-
book.
I don't know it that well, but we have a different song like that we still sometimes sing, which is kind of cute.
That is the best.
Yeah.
That's very, very cute. So, yeah.
All right, so you had babies.
Had babies.
You were working, supporting your husband,
Typing
going to school,
I
working
typed
full-time.
his assignments.
Oh my God.
I have memories of nursing while typing with one finger. I know a lot about his profession.
Why couldn't he type his assignments?
He was very busy, Melissa.
Oh, excuse me. Well,
I was just doing a terminal degree and had 3 children, one of which during that degree, it was fine.
God, all you were doing was raising an infant.
Yeah.
That's nothing really at all.
No.
Of course you were free to type his assignments.
Yeah, it's just, putting my own on hold. And in the daytime, I also had the privilege of cleaning the ward, which is
right.
the Mormon building. Yeah.
Yeah, the ward house.
The ward house. Yeah.
It is, wow, maybe it's a conversation for a different time, but it's stunning to me that at some point the Mormon church fired all of their janitors, people that they were paying benefits and a living wage to, and then required their members to do rotations cleaning the church. And honestly, it probably explains why they really don't smell good.
Yeah, well, because if you have like teenagers in cleaning, like I know from being a mother, as much as I love them, it's not always their strong suit.
I mean, it's not a lot of people's strong suit, teenager or not.
Yeah,
it's
especially a large building. And I know because I cleaned the whole thing every week. And I was one of those employed janitors while doing a PhD.
My God.
It's an odd juxtaposition, but there it was. But I was able to do it to support my husband through school, and because I could bring the babies with me, so I could work and be a mom at the same time.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But you're no longer married.
I am no longer married.
So for some reason, we don't know why.
Who
could have ever predicted that
there were no
went south
signs
somewhere?
Yeah, I've been divorced a long time. It actually just hit me the other day. I was like, whoa, I in my little head, I would have been, married again and leading a whole other life. And here we are. I'm still a salty hoe. And maybe that's why. But yeah, it's been like 9 years.
Oh, wow.
We're almost to double figures.
Has been a minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
How long for you?
Almost 4 years.
It goes by quick.
I know. Feels like a couple.
Yeah.
But not 4 necessarily.
It's kind of an odd thing, which is why we're dating, right?
Trying to.
So tell me about that. How are you feeling about dating?
I feel like it's a post-apocalyptic hellscape.
But tell us how you really feel.
But other than that, it's great.
That's amazing.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have this experience when they're trying to date, right? And online dating seems to be the way that everyone meets these days. Of course, when we got married, there were no apps. It was just a meet in person type of thing. I think everyone has frustration with the apps, male, female, every age, everyone, and just is disgusted by online dating, but there doesn't seem to be other like amazing options. So that's like one strike.
Yeah.
Secondly, we're dating in middle age.
Yes.
So that's another whole situation, right?
Yep.
So we'll definitely talk about some of the travails of midlife, including the dating scene, which is not good.
Nope. No.
And then thirdly, we're trying to date in Utah, which is its own specific thing.
Yeah.
And if you don't live here and you're not trying to date, or if you're not trying to date here, you might not realize like it's kind of a weird landscape, right? So you still have people that are active Mormons. Most of them would prefer to date other Mormons, but some of them try to branch out, which is kind of interesting.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, and then you have this whole population of ex-Mormons who may have recently left the Mormon church, or maybe it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
They're trying to date. Many of them come with their own issues, I would say.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
I really do, and this is going to sound hypocritical for so many reasons. I personally do not like to date ex-Mormon men, and I'm not like saying I'm going to just eliminate an entire group, because I'm in Utah, and that is really mostly who I've dated, because I'm not going to be dating people still in the church. I mean, there's just there's a fundamental misalignment for both them and me.
That's right.
Right? Like,
fundamentally, it's a waste of time. I'm sorry. There's some lovely people, I'm sure, out there, but our values are just too different. Our worldview is too different. That's a non-starter for me as well.
Yes, because I don't want to get married quickly, and I do want to have sex.
Yes.
So
yes, please.
Just not going to work.
Yeah, not going to work.
Not going to work. It's just not going to work. And there are other reasons, but we don't need to go into those.
Well, sure. Well, you don't want to waste their time either.
Yeah. But this is it in a nutshell for me. So you date an ex-Mormon man, and he will say, ooh, I love, sorry, I have a voice.
I love it. Do the voice.
I'll try not to do the voice. I probably shouldn't. It might sound rude. But I like to role play.
I like to role play too, Claire.
That's another podcast episode. But, they're like, I like my coffee, or I like a good juicy IPA, and, I have sex now. But you know what I have never heard?
What's that?
I have never heard, I've really considered my relationship to women. And that's what I need to hear. Like, if I could hear that, like, I am so happy for you and your coffee and your IPA and your sexual activities, go for it. But can you, like, there's a lot of deprogramming happens, right? Particularly if you've been in the church for several decades, right? Like, you've lived a life, and you've looked at roles, shall we say, in a certain way. And I need to hear that, because it's in there still.
Right.
And I don't want that.
I agree. So it's not just enough to say, I don't believe in this church anymore.
Yes.
I reject the dogma. I reject, some of the things that you and I would both find problematic, right? Kind of some of the, the racism that's kind of baked into the core of Mormonism, the sexism, the homophobia, the transphobia, all that stuff.
Don't like any of that.
But if you're not going to examine, like, kind of how patriarchy benefits you.
Exactly.
And what you expect, like, from yourself and from a woman in terms of gender roles, then,
pass. Hard pass.
Hard, yeah.
No, thank you.
It's a little tough.
Yeah. I lived that life. I lived that role. It is not for me. And particularly at this point in my life.
Yeah.
And so That's an issue I find with dating here. I also historically have a really bad picker, and so I have done the work as the baby Jesus on that.
Can confirm.
Yes, can confirm. She can confirm my
Sorry.
bad picking.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I feel validated actually, and I own my part in being a compulsive bad picker, and I actually haven't dated in 2 years.
Oh boy.
I mean,
You've been on dates.
I've been on dates.
You haven't really been in a relationship.
Yeah. Because, yeah. Yeah, so I've had, like, dates, but they really haven't gone beyond, like, the first date. Except for maybe, once. Yeah. It's really quite dismal. Like, if we were to do, like, a wrapped... Is it wrapped or
yes.
unwrapped?
Wrapped.
It's wrapped.
Wrapped, because you're wrapping up the year, like a dating wrapped.
See,
maybe we should do that since we're in the new year.
Yeah.
Oh,
will we do that? Oh,
well,
God.
It might take 10 seconds and be very sad.
but
somewhat like some of the men we've dated. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's not a lot of stats for me for 2025, honestly. Like, yeah, I mean, oh, goodness. I'm trying to do like a quick count. I maybe had 5 first dates.
Okay.
The entire year.
Yeah.
No sex happened.
Okay.
Of
any second
kind.
Dates?
There was one occasion of a couple of dates, but it was a unique situation because they were from somewhere else and I met them and they're somewhere else.
Right.
And then weirdly they just happened to be coming to Utah the next week.
Right. Yes.
So it was kind of like a cluster that wouldn't typically have been a cluster. But yeah, I mean, there were aspects of that was fun, but it took a pretty quick nosedive. But yeah, that's my. It makes more sense to me. It would be called unwrapped because you're unwrapping the details. Sorry, this is my wonky brain.
You're wrapping up the summary of your year.
But then
you're wrapping it up with a bow.
Yeah, and
then throwing it into the ocean.
Because then to me you're unwrapping it. I'm a very literal thinker. I'm a little too cerebral, so I've been told. But anyway, yes, there's my wrapped. That was really
oh my God,
it.
If you're too cerebral, what does that make me, girlfriend?
No, you're just like a smart scientist. Like you're a very dynamic woman. She's hot too, everybody. Like,
so
yeah,
you, so.
Girlie knows her shit. So, yeah, I don't think I had a date since what like September. I honestly don't even remember. So that should say everything that we need to know.
Yeah.
When you would probably know more than I don't know when it was probably around fall.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna keep track for this next year. How about that?
A wee notebook.
Yeah,
I mean,
a very wee notebook.
Yeah, 2 lines of a small notebook page. But I don't know. What about you? How was your 2025?
In terms of dating, not amazing. I'm trying to think how many first dates I had. I wasn't counting.
Yeah.
Not very many second dates. I had 2 interactions that went to a 3rd date.
Oh.
I know. And no further than that.
Yeah.
I rekindled a situationship for a hot minute, and I do mean a hot minute.
Oh, girl, I would have to concur with that. I mean, not that I was there.
You could watch. It's okay.
But I mean, you're hot, he's hot. It's a very hot situation.
Yeah, we're going to call him Mr. 11 for this podcast.
Oh, yeah,
he
Mr.
is
11.
Physically an 11 out of 10.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe pushing a 12, but we'll call him Mr. 11.
Yeah,
but
he's definitely over.
Yeah.
But I like prime numbers, so
yes.
let's go with 11.
Let's go. It's a pretty number.
It is a pretty number.
Angel numbers, like the double.
Oh, is that an angel?
Double ones.
Okay.
It's just good all around.
All right, so we'll go with 11, even though he
like
is
this.
Probably more than a
Probably.
11 out of 10.
Yeah.
We've had a kind of tumultuous up and down, as you know, long-standing but not continuous interaction. And we've hooked up on 4 continents so far. I kind of feel like we have to go for 7.
Oh my God,
don't you
do. I think you just have to round it up. Like,
gotta catch them all.
Why are you leaving some out?
I know.
It doesn't make sense.
We're leaving a couple on the table, and it's not really, it's not pleasing.
It's not. You should be on the table in those continents with him.
We need 7-11, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. Hell yeah. And when that happens, I'm going to make you a t-shirt.
I will accept that t-shirt.
A 7-Eleven t-shirt.
Can you make it a tank top though? Because my shoulders and sleeves aren't friends.
You're a tank top girly because you have really great shoulders and arms.
Thank you.
So I'll just add that in there for the visual because you can see her, but she does.
You can't see my girlfriend here either, but she didn't talk about her side gig, which is teaching yoga.
Oh, I was like,
one of her side gigs,
what is my side gig? I do teach yoga for a couple of years. I practiced for a long time. I practiced yoga for probably, close to 30 years at this point.
Wow.
I feel old. Yeah. It's been a minute.
Well, you don't look old.
Well, you're so nice. Thank you. Maybe that's yoga.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, your body looks fantastic. Just saying.
You're so nice. That's thank you. We love each other. If you can't tell,
do.
We love each other a lot.
It's very tragic that both of us are straight because if we weren't, I would snap this girly up and put a ring on her finger.
Same. And we are the proof for the Mormon Church that sexuality is not a choice.
It is not a choice.
Because if
I would choose you all day.
I would choose you too. Like we would be married.
We'd be good together.
We would, because I feel like we would bring perfect balance.
Complementation. Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
So many areas.
All the ways.
Yeah.
Like our finances, our home life.
Decor.
Yeah, decor. We both like movement.
Yes.
And I mean sports and shit. But also the other kind. But
all the movement.
I think we would be so aligned in all areas.
It'd be amazing.
If you need a proof, it's me and my girl Melissa. So yeah. Yeah, the yoga is great. I love to do it. It's fun. Come take a class, everybody.
You should definitely take a class with Claire. She is amazing.
You're so nice.
Yeah, I should come to your classes more. I'm just too busy.
Life gets busy.
It does.
And we actually had this conversation this morning at one of the studios where I teach that yoga people are weird in that they think that everybody loves yoga and wants to do it all the time.
Oh.
And that's not accurate, particularly living in a red state either. Because I'm not saying that yoga, of course, it's bigger than American politics, but it's just a hat tip there to cultural appropriation. But that's just not the case. And you have to work hard to fit it into your schedule. So you get there when you do.
I have a lot of other activities, so I'm one of those people that feel like they should be doing yoga all the time, but is not doing yoga all the time, or really fair. Hardly ever, actually.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But I got you, girl.
All right, well, maybe that should be one of my goals, resolutions, intentions for this new year.
Yeah. Do you set resolutions typically?
I usually don't.
Yeah.
I like to say kind of outrageous things sometimes. My New Year's resolution is to drink more alcohol this year.
Nice.
To be more outrageous.
I know.
To shock more people with my dirty mouth.
Yeah.
To stir up more trouble.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Subversive resolutions.
Something like that. Yeah. I feel like that way I'm, not going to fail.
Right? You're just I'm going to slide into this. This will be great. Can Mr. 11 be part of the resolution? See, I'm an enabler. I really am. I don't know if I'm a good friend or a bad friend.
You are the best friend.
Because I'm always go for
it.
Go
get it, girl.
Yeah. But if you saw this picture, you'd be in agreement too. But
yeah.
It's eyes wide open. We know what the situation is, and 100%. So have some fun.
Yeah. Okay, so have more fun. That's a good resolution. Do you set resolutions?
I'm not a fan. I'm not really a fan because I think in some ways you set yourself up for failure a little bit, especially when you're doing them with everybody else. I'm all about goal setting. I'm all about intention. I set goals for myself through the year, but I think there's something I kind of get a little bit, like the Sunday scaries.
Totally.
I get the New Year's Eve scaries. I never, even when I was a teenager, it just gives me the icky feelings. Mm-hmm. I cannot articulate why. But honestly, I just kind of like to go to bed at 10 p.m. on New Year's Eve.
I like that too.
Yeah.
That's very fair.
It feels like pressure or something.
Yeah.
It is just like that Sunday scaries, oh my God. It's like things are looming rather than a great fresh start. But I wake up on January 1st and I'm fine. I'm we're good.
Sounds like the Irish girl in you there.
Could be a weird superstition or something, or, I know they say the luck of the Irish, but we're actually historically quite unlucky, but
it is true.
It is true. So maybe some kind of trepidation, but I think more intentions. I would set like intentions of like.
What intentions do you have for this year?
That is a great question. I mean, I think, well, I am in school right now, which is a whole other
That's
situation.
A whole situation.
So definitely the intention to finish that off, which could also account for my lack of articulated intention, because honestly, I'm a little bit in survival mode. Because I just got to wrap this crap up.
Yeah.
I definitely do have a little bit of a school addiction, although this stint is more about dotting the I's and crossing the T's of something already done. But so I mean, a goal, that's more of a goal than an intention. I want to finish school.
I like it.
I want to get another 4.0. I got a 4.0.
You're amazing. You're amazing.
In the fall.
Well deserved.
Had to drop that in. So proud of myself. It's ridiculous at this.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Kind of ridiculous at this point in life, but it's all good. So yeah, I think just broad general ones like.
Do you have any goals or intentions for dating this year?
No. I would love to meet someone in person.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is I don't really go out a lot.
That makes it harder. Degree of difficulty is increased.
Yes. I mean, here's the thing. I have great friends and I do things with people I know. But it's not like I'm clurbing or...
Clurbing?
That probably makes me sound really old. But like I'm not... And that's not necessarily the environment I'd want to meet somebody either, but...
How would you even? It's so loud.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'd be like, hearing loss?
What?
Hearing loss?
What did you say?
Yeah. So, I mean, I like go to my little nerdy documentaries. So, like, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to meet somebody organically. I'm kind of really generally grossed out to the apps. Like, my experience, and you know of one of them lately, is like, dudes can be going from 0 to 90 really quick.
Oh, yeah, I know that too.
Yeah, you can have like a very minor miscommunication because you're texting a complete stranger.
Right.
And you don't know tone or the person, and they will just be like, fuck you, nobody will ever love you, you're a terrible person.
Yeah, suddenly
and you're
they're
just like,
verbally abusing you, and you're like, where did that come from?
Wait,
exactly.
what?
Hold
like,
up. Yes.
I don't like that.
No.
So yeah, what about you? Any intentions for dating?
I would like to do more of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really want to do more of it, right?
Yes.
Like, it's that...
Yeah.
You don't want to, but if you don't, how are you going to really meet someone, right?
It's like you have to.
Yeah, it's like taking your medicine.
Yes. Yeah. And even running sometimes, like when you don't want to, you're like, I should really do this. And well, the good thing about that is you tend to feel better when you do those things you maybe don't want to do.
Sometimes, yeah. And I think maybe dating a little more regularly would be good for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of like think of it more as a project. I don't know. Right. We have a friend who went on I feel like he went on 76 first dates or something like that. Oh my God. But he got married.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it
to
worked.
A lovely woman.
It worked.
It apparently worked. I was like, did you have a spreadsheet? I mean, it's so many. That
is because I'm like trying to figure out how many nights you would have to go out to do that.
Oh, so many. More than I actually have, but but I could do more of it, right?
Yeah.
I get really, I don't know, down on it. And after I've swiped left about 500 times and nothing is catching my eye whatsoever, I'm like, well, I'll just die alone. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. We have pets. It's fine.
Great friends, pets, hobbies, interests, houseplants. Actually, I'm not very good with houseplants, to be honest.
Another reason why we'd be great to be married, because I love the houseplants.
I need you to come over and resurrect a couple of them. I have a peace lily who wasn't doing well when I moved in, and she's even doing worse now.
I probably shouldn't tell you those are actually really hard to kill.
Well, she's not dead. Not
just
yet.
a bit droopy. Yeah. Well, I'll come give her first aid.
Okay, that would be nice.
I will do that. Well, what do you think about the apps? Because I feel like you're quite lucky on the apps.
What gives you that impression?
You're like, hell no. Maybe just slightly luckier than I am, and maybe that's why.
I mean, I have not found a boyfriend from the apps.
Yeah.
That has not happened.
Yeah.
I've been on some okay dates.
Yeah.
But, I've also experienced that, like, text abuse from people as well.
It's not hot.
Yeah, it's really not.
I wonder, do they think you're going to go, oh my God, you're so masterful, take me now? Like, what
don't think
is
they're
the end result?
Thinking.
Yeah.
I don't think they're thinking.
They're in a wee red mist.
Yeah.
Something.
Right.
And I think it's worth mentioning, I don't really know how to approach this, but the gulf at this age is broad.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, just stuff. I don't know. I'm going to sound like a raging bitch, but, like, I don't know. Like, because, I mean, we're in midlife.
Yes.
And you can tell that some people have had a certain approach to life and maybe some people haven't. Like, it's a broad... It's like pretty sort of extreme ends is my feeling. And, like, I was on the apps about, oh my goodness, what year is it? Probably 5-6 years ago. And then there was the whole thing. And so
we'll get into that later.
Oh, there's a whole episode or 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And so I had a big break off the dates, big break off the dates and the apps. And it somehow seemed 1 million times worse after that break.
Did you see some of the same people after the break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I had the realization that
you're also the same people.
I am the same. They're like, oh, there's that Irish girl again. She's back.
Do you have the same people that you find like you all the time? You're like every few weeks you're like, oh, there's that guy again.
There is a guy, and we have liked each other, I'm certain, probably 6 times at this point. And I was in another state, and he was in the other state. I actually think he lives there but works in Utah sometimes.
Oh, I see.
And I was in his state, so obviously he was home, and I was like so excited. I was like, oh my God. And
you're here too.
I swiped and we match. That moment where because I'm cheap. I don't really pay for them. So I swipe and it's a surprise if you get the match.
Very nice.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. So it was Bumble. So I messaged first. I'm like, oh, are we just going to like match across state lines?
Hilarious.
Like, and nothing.
Nothing.
So I'm like, dude, I am done. Like, this was like your 7th chance, and no talking has ever happened.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Do you have that?
Oh, I definitely have that. And I do. Sometimes I understand it, sometimes I don't, because I am one of those people that will sometimes not open the app for a long time, but I will forget to pause my profile. Yeah. I do that constantly.
Oh, so you go on and you're like, oh,
right. And I have like all these new matches and people that have tried to message me, and I'm like, oh shit, I should have like put a little pause on that profile instead of just letting like things pile up or whatever. Yeah. So sometimes, like, I will, see someone in my like queue and I'm like, they're cute, and I don't get a response, but, like, that's understandable because I have not checked into Bumble for a month, right? Right. I get that. But what I don't understand is when, like, they like you, and I am currently paying for this app, so I can see, right, the likes. They like you, like, within 24 hours, and then you like them back, and then you send a message and there's no response. Yeah. You're like, wait. You're like, it's been less than 24 hours since you swiped right on me.
Have you forgotten already? Right? Yes. It's so bizarre.
Very odd.
I mean, like, obviously things happen or you get a really busy day or whatever, but like, really?
Sure. Yeah.
I mean,
it's like you just swiped on me. Like you just did. That just rolled in, right?
Because usually when I swipe, like, I'm excited. I'm like, oh, I hope something happens there, or because I don't go right a lot.
Same. And I think this might be part of the thing. Like, I feel like there is a gender difference in swiping right versus left. I feel like you and I, and probably a lot of the women we know, don't swipe right all that often, right? Yes. We have to be actually like, I would go out with this person.
And you read the words
I read the words, if they've written any words. And if they haven't written words, it's a no for me.
The same. And, you have to look at different factors on there too, and
Absolutely.
They could be super hot, but it would be a no because of some things they may have said.
Yes.
Whereas I don't think that men generally read them.
I think they just swipe right a lot.
Yeah.
And again, not all men. We're not not all men.
Hashtag not all men.
Right. We're not trying
none of that over
paint
here.
Everyone with the same brush, because there are a lot of lovely men out there. So
Absolutely.
as much as we're going to shit on men, like there are a lot of lovely ones.
Yeah, we're just sharing our experience.
I think on average, men probably swipe right a lot more. So maybe they swiped on 100 people that day. I don't know.
Right.
And so, of course, like, you know, they're not going to respond to, I don't know.
Because you've only swiped on 2.
2 in 24 hours would be huge numbers for me. Yeah. It's not usually like that.
Well, even on the free option, I don't run out of likes because, I'm just like... There have been times that I have gone on and I tend to get very hyper-focused on things, so I'll spend too much time on there and I'll just be going swipe, like left.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, you have ran out of people. Like I have gotten to the end many times in a very short period of time.
You finished Bumble. Congratulations.
I finished Bumble. Like, is that not normal? Have you finished Bumble?
Well, no, because I don't do a lot of swiping necessarily.
Yeah.
Like I do swipe left, but I get bored really, really quickly.
Well, because you have your likes, so
but
you
I can
probably
also look through my very extensive like queue.
Yes.
Which in Bumble would be in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Tinder is the thousands.
Yeah.
Like it's just out of control.
It's
and
insane.
I just get overwhelmed pretty quickly and then just put it away.
You're just like, I can't.
Yeah.
That is an interesting thing, especially like with travel, because sometimes I'll just turn it on in another state to have hope.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what's going on here? And I turned it on in New York. I was there a couple of times at the start of this year. And like instantly... there was like 2,000 people in your likes. And you're like, how could you ever look through 2,000 people? And that's not like literally every woman there, I'm sure, has 2,000 plus people in the queue, right?
I mean, you're also gorgeous, but yes,
you're
it
so
is.
Sweet.
There's probably an effect of being in a big city.
Well, and a new face, right? Because you do notice the new faces.
Yeah.
I notice the new faces
Definitely.
in the app. It's like,
okay.
New meet.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him before.
Exactly.
So
I've
there's probably
seen him
like
6 times.
Yeah, I know. There's probably that newness effect, right? But
makes
like,
sense.
how on earth could you? And like, they're not reading. Here's the thing. I do not, probably like most women, put a lot of biographical data on my account or distinguishable features because
you don't want a stalker.
I've had creepy things in the past. Like I have had people say, I Googled this and this and put it together, and so I'm emailing you to your work email. And you're just like that has happened more than one time.
Oh, that's really
so
icky.
I don't put job, I don't put anything. I usually just say Irish transplant to Utah. Okay. That's like my one little short sentence. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't answer the questions. I just am like, and then they'll go, where are you from? I'm like, there was 4 words on there. There was
to be
4
fair,
words.
Irish could mean anything.
I know, right?
Oh, wait.
Was it your ancestors? Like, yeah, so.
Amazing. Reading comprehension fail.
Yeah. Where can we go? Where did the people go? Tell us. Like, where do you go to meet?
If you're listening out there and you have a hot tip for us where to meet men in person that don't suck, please go ahead and drop that in the comments. Give us an email. Drop it in somewhere.
The Insta
just please let us know.
Yes.
We would love to have that information.
Maybe we need to do a Salty Hose date night.
Ooh, I like it.
Yes, we should do that.
Okay, we'll think about that.
Like age group specific, because like I have dabbled, and you're gonna have to come with me, because
obviously
we're the single chums.
Package deal.
Yeah, and there like I'm trying to be brave to go to some of these events because I see them on social media coming up.
Oh, you've been to some of these events?
Oh no, I haven't.
You haven't?
I haven't done that step.
Oh, I see.
I'm
seen
thinking
some of these
about it
too. All right, let's do it. Maybe this is an intention for the new year.
Okay.
We will go to at least one of these events
together.
Is that okay? Yes, together. Obviously,
pinky
together.
Promise.
Okay,
yes.
pinky promise.
You're like, no, Claire, not separately, together. Yes, and because my worry is, so I tend to look at the events and I zoom in. I'm like, what is the age group?
Yeah.
So.
I mean, if it's 30s, then it might be a little young for us.
Yeah. So. Someone out there, do a 45 plus date night, please,
help
in
us
Utah.
Out. Hook a girl up.
Hook a girly up. Yeah. Good times.
Good times. All right. Well, I feel like this was a good start.
Good intro.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
We are starting this new podcast in the new year. Great things to come.
This is our intention.
Yes.
Duh.
This is it. Okay.
Our intention is to bring the salty hose to the people of the world and share all the good stuff about, this
everything. Utah,
salty state.
dating, midlife.
Being an ex-wife, being a mom, being a professor.
Let us know if there's anything you want to hear from us.
Yeah. We got some good topics.
Take requests.
We do. Of all kinds.
Ooh.
But,
Not all kinds necessarily, but some kinds.
Yeah, some kinds. Super excited for this.
Me too.
So you'll hear from us once a week, and we're excited to roll out our whole kind of shtick, I guess. Shtick. I don't like that word.
You don't like it?
It sounds like, I don't know.
Does it sound dirty?
It's like
no.
It sounds like, I don't know, maybe it's an accent thing. But like we like to talk about the nitty gritties, like we're slightly irreverent. Slightly irreverent, but we're academic, smart girlies, so we'll give you research. We'll give you data points.
But we're also dirty, so we're going to give you bad jokes.
Yes.
Dirty jokes.
Yeah.
Inappropriate humor.
And say silly, outrageous, crazy, but really funny, enjoyable things.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's
okay,
our
friends.
shtick.
That's our shtick.
Shtick.
Thanks for being with us. Hope to have you tune in again.
Yep. We'll see you soon.
All right. Bye,
Bye
friends.
from the Salty Hose.